Hi everyone, welcome back to English with Catherine. I'm so happy that you're here watching my video right now. Today I'm going to show you 10 of the most difficult words to pronounce in the English language. Now, I did a little bit of internet research and there are quite a few lists of the most difficult words to pronounce. So I just chose the best ones in my opinion that you need on a daily basis. So, you know, the word onomatopoeia might not be that useful in your everyday life. It's a great word though, and I will definitely cover it in another video at some point. But for now, we're going to focus on these 10 difficult words to pronounce. I will try to show you some really easy tips and tricks to pronounce these words the best that you can. And I'm not going to be using the phonemic chart. My methods are more about using your ear to listen and then to copy and mirror what I'm doing. So stay tuned for the 10 most difficult words and good luck. Try to copy me and maybe you can improve your pronunciation. Number 1 is rural. 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 I even don't like saying this word myself because it is so strange. Like, why does this word exist? First of all, if you don't know the meaning of this word, it means a very countrified area. So a really green area, lots of fields, trees, animals. That is a rural area. Now, for the pronunciation, what you need to do is make this very strange and unusual sound, which is r, 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 rural, rural. The focus and the stress is on the first syllable and you need a schwa in the second part. So you need to hear the sound in the second part. So rural, rural. If you find this difficult, you are not the only one. Just avoid it. Don't use it. Much easier, right? Number 2 is Q. 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 Now my best advice with this word is just to ignore the letters. Ignore the spelling. What even is that word? Q-U-E-U-E? What? I would say the spelling is more difficult than the pronunciation. The pronunciation is simply the letter Q. Okay guys? Q in the alphabet. That's all you need to focus on. Just say Q. I think I told you before, British people hate queuing, although it is a very essential part of British culture, and I will make a video about that at a later date. Number 3 is choir. 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 Again, does not look anything like the spelling. If it was being said phonetically, it would be chwa. Chwa. A chwa of singers. No. So what you really need to think of when you say this word, if you ever need this word, by the way, maybe you will never need this word, but if you do need this word, just think of the word quiet. So everybody can say that, right? Quiet. Quiet. Now just take away the T. So choir. Choir. You can do it. I know you can. Just say quiet, take away the T, you have the word perfectly. Choir. I used to be in the school choir, which was quite stressful because I had the soprano part, which is the high voice. So I sounded like a little chipmunk, just like upright in the high notes. But I really enjoyed it and I actually missed that. I may join a choir this year. Number 4, deteriorate. 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 What a horrible word, I have to say. But I'm sorry to tell you this, we use this a lot. It's a very important word. It means to get worse, okay? So to become worse, to get worse. It's really important and really, really useful. I'm going to try and teach you a really easy way. Now what I want you to do is forget the first part of the word, focus on the second part. Now, can you say reorate? Reorate. I know you can say that. That's actually quite easy, isn't it? Just say reorate, reorate, reorate. Keep practicing that over and over again. Reorate, reorate. Now you need to add in the first part, which is just deter, 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 deteriorate, deteriorate. It's easy! The other month there was a really bad storm in the UK, not that bad, you know, but bad for the UK, and it was seeming to be getting better, but then it deteriorated and a few trees fell down. So it's a really useful word to talk about weather. You can talk about any kind of situation getting worse, illness, a stressful situation at work. It's really useful, so really good to try and get that pronounced right. Number 5, squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. Now the American pronunciation of this, I love. I don't know why, I just absolutely love how they say it. They say squirrel, squirrel. But we say squirrel, squirrel. Now a really important word just because we have many squirrels. They are probably the most common little animal that hangs out in the local parks. And they're very cute, I love them. So in order to pronounce this word, we need the very simple sound of squih. I know you can do it. Squih, squih, squih. And now rull. It's a schwa on the end. So rull, rull, squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. Okay? There are many squirrels in my garden constantly, and I like to film them when they're trying to look for their nuts. It's always so cute. Number 6 is Worcestershire, Worcestershire, Worcestershire. Another word where you can just forget the spelling. Just ignore all those little letters, they mean nothing. I want you to just say Worcestershire, Worcestershire. This is one of the most scary and commonly mispronounced or just avoided words in the English language, and it's a really beautiful area of the UK. I really recommend visiting Worcestershire. Now let's break it down. So we've got the first syllable is just wuss, wuss. I know you can make that sound, it's easy, okay? Worcestershire, Worcestershire, Worcestershire. So that second syllable is a schwa, okay? Ta. Worcestershire, sheer. Sounds like year at the end. Same word, but with a sh. Sheer. Worcestershire. Number 7, drought, drought, drought. Looks like it should be drakadhut or something. But don't pay any attention to that GHT. It doesn't exist. I want you to look at that as a T sound. So drought. It's like the word out with a DR. You know that? You can make that. That's easy. Drought. Drought. So if you don't know what drought means, it means a period of time where there is a water shortage. Maybe there hasn't been much rainfall in an area and it results in a drought. So maybe not the most common word, but still, if you're talking about the news, if it's on the news and you need to tell someone about a drought, you can now pronounce it. Drought. Number 8, thorough, thorough, thorough. What a horrible word. Gosh, look at all those letters. O-R-U-O-U-G-H-Y. Okay, so let's make it easy. It's just 2 syllables, first of all, to tell you, and it's just th, th. I know you can make that sound. Th, thorough, 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 thorough. Okay, speed it up, it becomes thorough, thorough. The stress is on the first syllable, and we need to have a schwa on the end, so it's just ra, thorough. Now this means to do something deeply and properly. So if you say that I need to thoroughly clean my car, that means I need to really clean my car. It needs a good clean, okay? So it's a really great word and it's really important to pronounce properly. So now you cannot avoid it and you can feel confident when you say thorough. Number 9, mischievous, mischievous, mischievous. A lot of people really can't pronounce this word. I hear all kinds of different pronunciations, It is a useful word. I mean, it kind of means naughty, so you can have a mischievous dog, like a Labrador. They're usually quite mischievous. And it kind of means playful and kind of like naughty and kind of cheeky, we say in British English. So the pronunciation is miss, so the stress is on the first syllable, mischievous, chiv-us. So stress the first part and then there's a schwa on the end, so mischievous, 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 not mischievous. We hear a lot of that being said like that, mischievous, no. So mischievous. Number 10, scissors, scissors, scissors. They're useful, okay, so it's good to be able to pronounce them. So the C is silent, so take away the C, and you're just going to say, you're going to pronounce the first part louder, so stress the first syllable, scissors, scissors. So there's a schwa at the end, of course, another schwa. We don't pronounce the R because it falls after the vowel sound, so scissors, scissors. So it's a Z sound in the middle, it's not an S. So we want the true S to start and then we want a Z in the middle, so scissors. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Maybe I've made it slightly easier to say these tricky words and you won't be so scared of them if you see them. Hit the subscribe button if you feel like it. It really helps my channel and I'm really grateful, honestly. And I will see you next week for another video. Put in the comments if you have any suggestions for videos that you'd like me to make. I would love to read the comments and reply. Have a great weekend. Bye!